Welcome back to Softensity's Leadership Series. Today, I'm excited to talk to Varun Sidran on machine learning and how companies can leverage its benefits in a very tight labor market. And we also want to talk to Varun a bit about how we can leverage machine learning to optimize our own internal hiring processes. Let me take a moment to introduce Varun. Varun is a senior technical product manager within Amazon's customer behavior analytics team. Varun, you are passionate about solving customer problems using machine learning and AI, and are on a journey to democratize machine learning, making it accessible for the greater good of humanity. Varun, welcome to the series.
Thanks for having me here, Monica. Happy to be here. Machine learning is a space that's very close to my heart. And I started my journey back in 2014. And since then, there is no turning back. So happy to talk about my experience with you.
Varun, we know that machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that allows software applications to become more accurate at predicting outcomes without being explicitly programmed to do so. Machine learning algorithms use historical data as inputs to predict new output values. Most of us think we need big data scientist teams to obtain the benefits of machine learning, but is that actually true?
It's a very interesting question, Monica. Right? And I'm going to answer your question with my most recent experience. So I had an opportunity to get my hands dirty with a technology called as AutoML. As the name suggests, it's automated machine learning. And how AutoML works is you have a group of data scientists, and then you build all your right machine learning algorithms, do the right hyperparameter tuning and whatnot. And you have your software engineers who build the end-to-end pipeline and implement that. And if you're going to be a little bit more creative about it, you can give this product into the hand of the customer, and they will be able to build the machine learning models, both one time, and they can also, like say, maintain it over a period of time. But as you could imagine, the challenge that comes with it is since these customers are not does not have any machine learning or data science background, they are going to make some requests or they're going to ask some questions, right? Say for example, they say like, hey, I need 100% precision and 100% recall, right?
Mhm.
Which is practically impossible, at least like say at this point in time. So there is some level of education and awareness that is going to be required. But apart from that, I see a great potential for this AutoML in the future.
I mean, what a huge benefit to organizations to be able to really implement machine learning technologies without having to hire, very expensive data scientists. So I can see that as a huge value. We talked before, Varun, about hiring and how important the hiring processes are right now, especially given the labor shortages that we're seeing. So being able to attract the right talent, being able to screen the right talent, and then once they're within your organization, being able to retain and support this talent is critically important. How can machine learning help us with these processes?
So I see your question from two dimensions, right? One is the hiring phase, pre-hiring, during hiring, and post-hiring.
Mhm.
The other one is model phase, right? The first time you implement it, and then like say you keep like say maintaining it over a period of time, right? So let's talk about the hiring phase. So pre-hiring, you can use machine learning and artificial intelligence, obviously, to make sure that you make your staffing predictions based on the deals or the projects that are there in the pipeline. Of course, you need to have like say a good amount of historical data to make sure that your predictions are going to be accurate.
Mhm.
Then during hiring, you can use human emotions and reactions to capture candidate as well as the recruiter's experience, right? Then the last one is the post hiring. During the post hiring phase, you can actually generate prescriptive report using something called as a surprisal learning, if you have heard about it, to
Mhm.
provide insights that are actually tailored to your needs. And finally, don't forget to retrain your models because, like say, the more data like your machine learning model is like going to get, the more better it is actually going to be in making the predictions and generating a prescriptive report.
So the concept of good data in equals good data out.
Exactly. There you go.
Makes sense. Varun, we've got technology leaders listening to this series. What would be some advice that you would give them and how they could begin to implement machine learning benefits within their technology organizations?
So, based on my experience, Monica, there is this myth called as, hey, machine learning can do is a magic wand that can do anything that you want. And I wanted to break that myth, and I want to say that is not true.
Hmm.
And machine learning, if you look into it, right, there are two broad areas. One is called as artificial narrow intelligence, which is called as weak AI, that can perform constrained and targeted tasks. For example, in your case, staffing and recruiting needs.
Hmm.
And you also have what is called as artificial general intelligence, where you expect the system to perform whatever a human would do with his high level of cognitive abilities. So, and I don't think we have made much progress in that particular area yet. At least there has not been anything groundbreaking revelation yet, right? So having a very solid understanding of the difference between artificial narrow intelligence or weak AI and artificial general intelligence or a strong AI is very crucial in order to make an informed business decision for your given business. I hope that helps.
So realistic expectations.
Really get expectation, be pragmatic about it, don't overcome it, be incremental about it, right? Start with like some low expectation, and like say try to achieve your North Star vision over a period of time.
Fantastic advice, Varun. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you spending a few minutes with us today and providing us with your insights. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Monica, and good luck to you and Soft City team.
Thank you.